a great experience, like, to be here, to be able to fellowship, like, this is what we have to do more of. So please, when you see it on your timeline, share it. When you're here, take a picture, take a selfie, meet somebody in the audience. Hey Mama Amira, hey Rupi. So, I want to bring up, I'm gonna wait on that person. I didn't even call you yet. Come on, sit down. Y'all, I want to make some noise for my employment place, my workspace right quick. Y'all make some noise for educators, teachers, all of us co-parents. Because this is effective co-parenting what teachers and professors and educators do. Teacher, professor, parents, educator. So I invited some of my students. Y'all know I'm an art teacher, a creative arts teacher at Kent, New Jersey. And I don't only teach art. I tell my scholars, like, yo, like what I do in the classroom is a practice. What I do out in the world is the real thing. And I bring that, I bring this beautiful thing here, there. So I recruited two of my students that are here tonight. Y'all make some noise for the young folks right quick. Important that we have to listen to what they have to say. And when I gave them the do now, say do now, say do now, they had 5 minutes to write their ideas and thoughts about what family meant to them. They met me on their lunch, on their intensive, that's what it's called, right? What's the other one? Intervention, yes. And they came and they rehearsed and they practiced. This young man captivated me, and I'm no longer his teacher for this quarter. I'm going to a new 7th grade class, but he's so memorable. Y'all, make some noise for my student, my guy, Davion. It's go time. Y'all, make some noise for this young brother. Come on, Davion. Oh, wait, so, Davion, how old are you?
I just turned 12 on Tuesday.
You ready to start paying rent?
Nah, like, give me about like 5 more years.
Mom, you got him good. He's good. I thought he was gonna be like 15 years, okay? Nah, not the kind of mom that you are. So you ready? You all the way ready? All right, I'm gonna get out your way. This shoe right here.
Oh, wait.
All right, Davion, knock him dead. I'm gonna give you a detention.
I wanted to say a few competitions first. I wouldn't be standing here for all my family, my friends. Just like 5 minutes earlier, I was imagining my grandmother that passed a few months ago. I imagined her sitting next to me, rubbing my back, telling me that I can do anything. I can't believe I can do anything, and I want to tell everybody out there that don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do anything. Like bro, just don't. Just believe in yourself, and you can accomplish anything. It's that simple. Like, don't let people bring you down. Don't let people make you negative. Always have a positive heart, you know. That's what I've been having. I've been holding my head up. I've been making sure that I can stay happy, stay positive, and look where I'm at. I'm in front of you guys, in front of my family, in front of my friends, and I'm in front of the TV, so what's up? Hi. What's up? Hi. Hi. Hey. What I wrote a poem on is the importance of being a young black man, and I really think this poem is powerful. Like, it really tells you a lot. So if you so kindly can listen to this, that would be awesome.
Tell the band what you need.
Some music. some beats, you know, like
Something smooth?
some smooth, yeah. Something light, something calming.
Oh.
No.
Let's go, Kaur.
Alright, a young black man, a mission to live and achieve greatness. I say of this because greatness can be hard. Being black, a man, and one who is young. Being a black young man, it's a gift, a privilege I affirm. It's a time to demonstrate how well we exceed and excel, a time to model our magnitude, a chance to do more than talk about it. But to follow through, it is an honor to be in this body, to be a black man created of strength, exhibiting how I can lead in the world, showing my brothers and sisters, my grandparents, aunts, and uncles, all my cousins and friends, and all those who love me, that I can make it no matter how hard the road is ahead. I will show the non-believers that don't trust me in this skin right here, that my people, and I mean all of them, every last one of them, can and will achieve any and all things they say we can. Therefore, being a young black man is yes necessary and of the greatest importance. And don't let anybody tell you other, okay?
Mom, family, friends, thank you. Because without you, he wouldn't be here. Without how you're raising him, he wouldn't be this. So I thank you for that work. Go ahead and take your walk. Yeah. So the next individual I want to get into, this person comes by way of high recommendation from my sis, my only Amira Shabazz. And when we think about family, we think about how many units we're connected to. So I'm connected to when people speak, when women speak, I'm connected to the Cry Out Cave, I'm connected to the Heart Ballroom, I'm a commissioner for the city of Newark. I really honor the amounts of connections that I have because that's how you know how people will show up for you. When you respect yourself, other people will respect what you do. So I respect you, sis. So to bring up, when I say rescue, you say poetics, rescue, rescue. When I say rescue, you say poetics. If I can say rescue, y'all been working on this shit, man. Y'all make some noise for rescue. Poetics, y'all. Yes, when women speak.
Extol the virtues of motherhood. Tell of the wondrous ability to create life. Praise the struggle of raising kids as a single Puerto Rican parent. Honor this as my greatest accomplishment. I could hide my failures, asinine judgment calls, ass backwards decisions, and the madness and chaos that followed. Gloss it over. Make it pretty. I could ignore the rage, having done so for years. Runs in fishnet stockings worn over varicose veins. That skin. Parchment paper, edges singed. It's time to cut it away. Peel it back. Grow a new one. Over scars my last relationship pried open, just to watch the blood flow. The hardest thing isn't to let go. The hardest thing isn't to let go. The hardest thing isn't to let go. The hardest thing is to move on. Rediscover who I am. Not defined by work, relationship, motherhood, or any other human being. Standing alone before you as I am to redefine who I am, what it means, and where I stand. At the mouth of change, I dare to look back. My shedding, scattered on a path I no longer travel. Maybe I like that. Today, I don't know how true that is. I do know that I have cut from me the need, the desire, the fear to return to the devil I know. Inheritance is an expectation of blood that has long run thin, losing its strength through generation and generation of diluted rebellions until you don't even ask why the pernil is cut before you put it in the mojo, why the pasteles are made the day after Thanksgiving in a marathon of papel and twine, mounds of masa y achote. Why the olives are green and the fingertips blackened from the labor of love that lost its meaning too long ago. Broken accents of tios y tias into the flat New Jersey Rican accent of children who are taught that brown skin is a second-class punishment, but not taught to love that skin and the pain, sacrifice, laughter, and the rhythms, like these rhythms that run through it.
Passed down from mother and father, from one to another, 5 letters that define me or are expected to, meaning lotus flower. With the strength of Egyptian queens, treated as a delicate lily, a rose whose petals fall in the heat. Underestimated and invisible in the weeds of males. The melanin that was once my inheritance, thinned by the blood of savages in the guise of men. Yet, with thorns and from the murky depths, there was always a hope. The fierce determination to grow beyond the boundaries and limitations of the 5 letters expected to define me, given to me with the ideals that my inheritance, my heritage would be wiped away, along with the accent that should have rightfully been mine. The whole pernil marinated, cooked, slow and long, leaving that lingering hope of what's to come. It's taken one generation forward to remind 2 generations back that what's in a made-up name is but a sound, passed on through the divinity of ancestors, clamoring to be remembered in the pale skin stretched over the conga, through the gyro's hollow screeches, and traditions of masa y achote, music and rhythms deep into the night, wrapped in hojas de plátano, tied with butcher's twine, strong enough to keep the secrets in, while the color bleeds out. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for our feature, Rescue Poetics. She's not only a mother and a hermana, a lady in the community, she's also the poet laureate for Jersey City. So y'all make some more noise, like we have some heavy hitters in the house tonight for the family affair. I'm so blessed. Say I'm so blessed. Absolutely. So, This next young lady, when I think about young folks, like we really want to think about like letting them speak and show who they are, cultivating that idea and that concept. If you don't, these are the folks that's going to be taking care of you when you get older. So if you don't listen to them now, might as well not listen to them then, because you're not going to be able to hear in one ear or see out your right eye. So let them speak, let them talk, let them express themselves. But this young lady, I've known her since she was shorter than me. Now she's taller than me, and she's so beautiful. Her presence is so beautiful. Her mom is so beautiful. Her aunt Janice is so beautiful. And I also had the pleasure of leading a poetry class, an intensive 6-week program for Grassroots, a program that raises and teaches young girls how to be phenomenal in the world. And the entire Grassroots team was just like, they didn't need me there. They didn't need my poems, because these girls were ready for me at the door. Y'all, when I say Amina, you say come forth. Amina. Y'all make some noise for Amina. Hey, baby girl. I'm so proud of you.
Hi guys, my name is Amina Patricia Anekwe, and I am actually 17 years old. Isn't that wacky? Today I'm going to be performing a piece of poetry that I find really important to me. I read it, I think, about 2 years ago. It is a piece from a book titled Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. And it really resonated with me because I think this whole theme throughout all of these poems that we've been listening to is about love. And I don't really currently have a relationship with my estranged father, but I think this poem encapsulated what I felt was my love towards him. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. This is Father by Rupi Kaur. Okay. Father, you always call to say nothing in particular. You ask what I'm doing or where I am. And when the silence stretches like a lifetime between us, I scramble to find questions to keep the conversation going. What I long to say most is, I understand the world broke you. I know it's been so hard on your feet. I don't blame you for not knowing how to remain soft with me. Sometimes I stay up thinking of all the places that you are hurting, which you'll never care to mention. I come from that same aching blood. From that same bone so desperate for attention, I collapse in on myself. I'm your daughter. I know that the small talk is the only way that you know how to tell me that you love me. Because it's the only way that I know how to tell you. Thank you.
Amina's just gonna drop that poem and just leave people on the edge of the chair. Somebody was sniffling on this side of the stage. Get back up here. So, first of all, tell them a little bit about like your amazingness. Go.
Whoa. Okay, so I am a part of Grassroots Community Foundation, which is an organization that trains all young black girls, like Ms. Queen said, to grow up to be young, healthy, strong, empowered black women. I've been a part of Grassroots since I was 5 years old. Through Grassroots, I am currently the teen ambassador of end period poverty. End period poverty is when menstruators don't have access to or able to afford period products, and I've been able to do all of this great work through Dr. Janice, who's back there. She's the founder of Grassroots Community Foundation. She's so awesome. She's literally my aunt. She raised me, along with my mom, who's back there in the purple sweatshirt. She's filming. Clap it up for her. I wouldn't be here without her. I act, I sing, I dance, and it's only possible because of my community that has been there every step of the way. So I'm always grateful, I'm always empowered, and I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you.
Y'all, when I say young, you say folks. Young, Young, yeah. Amina, like, we'll talk. So if y'all ready to get the party rolling and keep it going, say, keep me going. Keep me going. Y'all, I want to bring up this next individual caught in a human experience. This person is like one of the dopest fathers, and I think it's a perfect follow-up to Amina's poem. Whenever you see him, you see fatherhood. Whenever you see him, you see brotherhood. Whenever you see him, you see his children, and all of their faces look like him. Y'all, make some noise for my brother who was invited. Make some noise for uninvited. Keep clapping for this brother till he gets here. Keep clapping for this brother till he gets here. Keep clapping for this brother till he gets here. Hey, and he's also a Virgo too, y'all.
Somewhere. How are you? How is everyone? Assalamu alaikum. Our souls are thirsting to be pleased with honesty. Take this heart off your knees, place it back on your sleeves through modesty. Reach for monogamy, unlock your prophecy. I would love to embody thee. Lies have never inspired me. Truth is never one-sided. So history plus her story, facts are collided. Rebellions are not riots. Don't fight it, it's your nature not to be quiet. Expression is confession, bringing truth to light. Jesus never feared to be crucified because he never viewed revolution as suicide. Who am I to judge? We've all made mistakes. It's never too late to give back what we take from bodies of women who admire our body of work. Let's use our body of work to admire their worth. Remember when you flirt, babies are gifts, not displays. Love is more than getting laid. Keep the fetus between your penis if you're not responsible to fertilize the egg. All right. That's the opener. That's called Rise Above. Usually if I'm doing workshops at high schools, middle schools, I open up with that poem. Just because where we are surrounded, the rural, the country, the suburbs, the hood, there's not a lot of uplifting things to do anymore. As an 80s baby, I had PAL. We were always outside. It was just a different thing. I knew all the cops' names in East Orange and the other side of Newark. It's just a different thing. So that's that. This is dedicated to March 24th, 2008. Dear Micah, your birth was meant to be a celebration, not an investigation. But how can I celebrate my contribution to civilization with such lack of information? Anticipation of fertilization should be much greater. Instead, I gained the pain of learning your birth 3 days later after you arrive alive as another fatherless child in the city. To hell with receiving pity, this fatherless child will father his child. So you will not miss me. Forgive me for the lack of connection since your conception. Learn from neglection. Always invest in protection of contraception. Cherish your lessons. Treat your body like a temple. No more like a fortune. Never give your love away in one day. Give it in portions for the record. I never ordered a hit on your life. Forget abortion. My love is greater than threats of child support. Forget extortion. No garnished amount from my check will keep me away from you. These divisible times are tough, but we will make it through. I love you and promise to do everything in my power to be the father. It took my father 25 years to be the type of father to help you decipher between real women who please and those who tease, ones who breathe to help you reach a peace of mind, and those who only find time to give you a piece of behind. That's the type to jump quick into a relationship, type to say they love you, then treat you like type that can't possess the power to hold you down in the final hour. power. Type to let spite not invite your family to your first child's baby shower. Knowing you have 4 siblings looking forward to meeting their nephew. Knowing you want to be a father, but she just won't let you witness your child's first steps without hesitation. Purposely give me the wrong address to his graduation. Aggravation and frustration won't haunt my parenthood to 18 years. Ask your skin. Discipline will assure you cry more than 18 tears. Not receiving awards for being there is something I don't fear. Why be father of the year when I could be your father every year if I did not care? Paternity drama will not make my soul throw up DNA test after DNA test. And I'm the only one who showed up. They say the best way to love your child is by loving his mother. So when she calls, I won't say I hate you. But when someone says Happy Father's Day, should I say thank you for pictures of an imposter hugging your pregnant mama before he claims you as his toddler? Let me let you know right now, that man is not your father. Even though I did not name you, I still won't play you. How can I let another man who did not make you take my place to raise you? Micah, you're mine, and it's an honor for you to share my bloodline. Even if you're raised differently than I was raised spiritually, I love you too much to make your mother my enemy. Regardless of maternal mutiny that made you and me statistics in the community, you made me a father, son, and I must thank you for the opportunity, dear Micah. Thank you.
I told y'all, his work embodies all of his children. I worked with Uninvited for so many years. We've done so many productions together. I'm so blessed to know that brother. Y'all make some more noise for fatherhood. If you were father, stand up. If you were father, stand up. If you're a father, stand up. If you're a father, stand up. If you're a father, Keith, don't make me call you out. Don't make me call you out. Don't make me call you out. Stand up. Stand up, stand up. Y'all make some noise for these brothers right quick. So, I'ma flip it because without a father, there's no baby. Without a mother, there's no baby. Can I say, oh yeah? Can I say, oh yeah? I don't like holding things in my hand when I'm spitting these poems. I've learned as a new mother that people be like, oh, you know, he ain't a great father. She not a good mother. She out. It's a day-to-day process. You don't know what you're doing. There's no book at Barnes & Noble. There's no book on Amazon. Sometimes it's just you, the night, and silence. And you have to make a decision as to what parenting feels and looks like in the morning. As mothers, we lay on the hope of tomorrow, wondering if morning will ever come unbothered. Not being able to sleep with our eyes wide gaze, staring up at the ceiling, waiting for God to send down a miracle. But for now, I've laid my baby boy on my chest so that he can feel what a true heart sounds like the return of all his ancestors drumming their way back to guide him. Elephants placed on his chest and his heart, how fortune surrounds him, you see. Feet crossed with a smile of infinity, he wakes up happy daily. And who'd want to interrupt a magic and a happiness like that? Just as happy as he can be as he stares at me through his light beams, staring into my whole soul in the eyes of all my defeat and all the dark places I used to reside as a mother. the corner of a mother's mind. He keeps me strong. He saved my life countless times before, increasing all my chances of living and never dying. I've got news to tell this here boy. He is a savior to become, and the most honest voice and heart. I have to tell him the things that he faces in the dark won't harm him in the light. Clarity will come with the truth. As long as he stays true, I will always have his back, whether it's to hold him down or to encourage him to stand strong, black, and tall. That's what a mother is to do, and that's what a child is due. So let me make do where due is due. A mother of a brown boy, brown umi of all colors, I'll be godlike. Brown boy on my lap, whose curls wrap around my fingertips as he raspberries his way through any moment of discomfort. He knows I got him. I am the mother of a boy who I've explained the freedom to freedom, and what it looks like to be honest with the untruths and the truth of how this nasty world may not love him, want him, or even care for him. But to keep him and to keep on keeping on regardless, to stomp out defeat knowing where you stand, you must stand, to plant seeds and to plant growth wherever you are in the world, to create words of action and wisdom and most of all integrity. That's what this boy needs in order to become the proper man for growth. When his tongue is of speaking and his cheeks and lips begin to pucker, I must teach him that now he sees the truth and how to see broken things creatively, baby. And how he must put our people, how he must be putting things back together like our people. Peace by way of peace, my bad. In our darkest hour, it is my duty as his umi to share stories and poems and memories of what I know got me through, because it can get him through. To feed his soul with the roots and the goodness of our people, oh, and to smile, and to remember to smile at him as much as he could. He needs the warmness of his mother. Teach him to surround himself with the art of the people through all our darkest feet, to beat at his own drum, to match the goodness of his heart, to shine his crown when life gets a little bit too dull, to pick his head up and stare at those people in the eye, to pick up the pen and never cradle the vices, to speak his truth and to yell it if he must, but only if he must. He must wear all white because I see the God in all things that he is. Love in what he believes. Love in what he believes and deny what he ain't. But always be fruitful in the magic and in prayer. Look them in the eye and don't buy into their fear. And be a brave brown and black boy, even when you don't believe that you can. Believe that your mama, their mama, your umi will die willingly at all costs to love and protect what God signed me up for. Call me umi made of raspberries and truth, because I gotta give the story to this here brown boy, this black boy that saved my life many times before. And brown boy, 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 I got news for you. Y'all, that piece is dedicated to my son Taj Ade. He'll be 2 in February. Like I said, without a father and a mother, life is so unorderly, so other. You need a mother, you need a father to be on the same page. Let that resonate right quick. Because then you send them out into the world and they have no coping skills as to what to do. Y'all may not like each other, y'all may not love each other, but you need to start. So, with that being said, put your hands on your head and get your mind right. Get your mind right. With that being said, put your hands on your head, get your mind right. Get your mind right. Y'all, I like that. Okay. Doing it now, doing it for pleasure. I like to get up and get to a measure. Y'all make some noise for my good girl Treasure. Y'all
Y'all make some noise for Treasure. Keep clapping until she gets here. Another mama not living in fear. Keep clapping. Hey, Treasure. Let me move my own personal mic. Thank you, Vernon. Hey, y'all. Hey, family. Y'all make some noise for her stop playing. She said, hey, y'all. There's something blessed about being in a room with people you knew before they had their children. And even if you didn't know them in person, you had the same lifestyle. And you had the same energy, you had the same role in life. My daughter was born in 2010. So she's 11 years old, she's a 6th grader. And I hear about, how I was in 2005. So just think on that for a second. When you said love each other, even if you don't want to. Speak to each other if you don't want to. Have you ever written a poem, the same poem twice, just different words? Because you were at 2 different points in your life at the time. I finally became proud of being a mom in 2020. That's a big deal, right? And shout out to all the mothers that raise other people's children. Mama Amira raised a lot of other people's children. So I thank you. Yeah. I love you, I love you, I love you, I do. I love you, I love you, I love you, it's true. I love you, it's you I adore. And every new day, I love you some more. Have you ever apologized to your children? Did you mean it? Like you want them to mean it as they tell tales as tall as their own shadows. As they tell tales as long as their own shadows. Did you know that lying is a trigger response? Did you know that whoopings last longer than the next morning's silent treatment at breakfast? Did you know that once in their lifetime they will do something so traumatic that it will break you? Did you know that you would love them through it? When did you learn that you will love them through it? When did you learn that cursing is an emotional thing even for you? So why are we not washing our own mouths out with soap and hot sauce and glue? When did you learn that it was okay to tell them I love you, but I am disappointed and I do not like your actions? Or are you afraid that your actions are a reflection of you? So tell them you love them. Tell them you love them. Tell them that you live so strongly for them that you lost yourself. At 31, I don't know me. But I know her. At 31, I don't know me, but I know her. I was taught to tell them I love them till I was so broken on the inside that nothing can fix me right now. But I love her. Tell your children that you love them. Tell them you do not like their behavior. Tell your children that it's okay not to be okay with saying I love you. They don't have to say hi to everybody. They don't have to hug everybody. They don't have to be for everybody. Do not break on the inside. Love on the inside. Love heavy, love deep, love big. Because don't make any promises that you cannot keep. Don't love if you can't. Don't like if you can't. Stop teaching like and start teaching love. Is that all right? What's up? By the way, that was a whole freestyle because I forgot the poem, but shh. It bees like that, y'all. I need y'all to understand that. But this one I got because I wrote this one for my mama, so I got this one. You so dumb, don't be dumb. Don't be a silly girl. You're waiting for a call. You're really waiting for a call. I wish I knew my mother before I existed. I wish I knew the girl that came from foreign just to smile, because I'm talking babies having babies on foreign lands, and there being days I wish I couldn't stand because I'd do anything to watch you smirk. And do it because something was genuinely funny before you fix your mouth and your mind to call your only daughter dummy. You really waiting for a call. You really waiting for a call. They told me I just had to catch my equilibrium with you. We're talking about an Aquarius and a Libra, an American and a foreigner. Mommy, I can't relate to you. First names was emergency only. I only knew Ma, and Mommy. I wish you taught me how to like more than to love, because this love is teaching me how to love men I don't even like. So I ask you, who are you? Stop saying your favorite food is chicken nuggets and French fries. Stop saying you don't like vegetables. Stop not making them eat like you don't want them to eat. Stop. I am no longer a reflection of you. I am my own person. So mommy, who are you? What is your favorite color? Who did you love before my father? Who do you regret? What do you love besides me? So if you have a mother, if you have anybody that looks like a mother, smells like a mother, anybody that treats themselves like a mother, ask her sincerely, who are you? Taking the bangers for Don't Be Dumb. That's where that song is from. So if you don't know them, go listen to them. But thank you. That's it. I'm gonna leave.
I told you, Vernon, you got too much faith in me. I lost my mic. You see it? Dave, can you bring it to me? Y'all make some noise for my co-director, Miss Diana Pollard, poet, visual arts, microphone finder. And while you at it, make some more noise for Treasure. This is a healing. This is a healing space. Say healing. Say healing. Say healing. We healing, y'all. Thank you so much, Tresh. Sis is a beautiful, beautiful mom. When you see her work, you see her daughter as well. The next young person that I want to bring up, you see, I'm doing. I'm going tall, short. I don't want to say old and young. I'm not short. Mind your business. Trying to start with me. I love you, G. So this next person I want to bring to the stage, she's so phenomenal. She's mild-spoken. And she's also one of my students. She's one of my 7th graders. And yeah, Davion, yeah. Davion, you want to get up here and help me introduce her? Come on. This is also Davion's classmate. Be careful, her daddy in the audience. Watch yourself. So these 2 scholars that were chosen to be here tonight are high on the radar in terms of their GPA, their presence, their understanding of what is happening around them. And I can't emphasize that enough, because as a teacher, it makes my job so much easier to be able to communicate with children that are on my thinking level. And this young lady, Michaela Miller, is absolutely phenomenal. That's because her mom is phenomenal. I've spoken to mom several times. I know dad, family. This is her 2nd time appearing. So y'all, I need you to make some noise When I say Michaela, you say Miller. Michaela. Michaela. When Davion says Michaela, you say Miller.
Michaela. Michaela.
Y'all make some noise for Michaela. All right, you gotta get on stage. You're gonna make her nervous. Come on, Michaela. You ready?
Honestly, not really.
That's okay, we here. Say, y'all, we got you. Say, go in, poet. This is your whole extended family. Like, that's your immediate family right there. But all of these people over here, they got you. Y'all make her feel welcome right quick. This is a lot of pressure. You ready yet? Huh? Not yet? Take your mask off first. We're gonna walk you through. Breathe. Yes, can we stand up and take 3 deep breaths right quick? You can stay seated. Okay, if you wanna get up. Hey, Mom, let's inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale. Let's exhale. One more time on the inhale. Hold it right there. And exhale. You ready? You got this. I'm gonna go over there. Or you want me to stay over here? Over there? Oh, okay. Y'all make some noise for Michaela.
I really don't know what to say, honestly, because honestly, standing here, really nervous, but really don't know what to say. Honestly, earlier, Davion, what you said about your grandmother almost put me to tears, thinking about how family, it's not permanent. In your heart, it is, but in the real world, it's not. So, cherish the moments that you have with your family before they're gone. Could I get a beat going? Jazzy. Really nervous to be standing here right now. Like, really nervous. My family? No. right. Anxiety and asthma does not mix at all. At all. Does not. Start, I guess. The importance of family is people who are constantly there, letting me know that I am valuable, and I am there for them, just the same. It doesn't matter if they're friend or foe, I will always be present. Just like my mother is there for me, existing and letting me know I am loved, working through all my kinks and coils in life, teaching me how the numbers add up, reminding me of how much I matter in this world. And even though she may rub my nerves at times, there's nothing like knowing she'll always be around. If she's sick, I would take care of her, stand at her side. She'd only do the same by me. Even if she took time away, I'd still receive love and presence from a father who is patient, kind, and funny. He always reaches and calls for me when he can. I may not see him often, but when time is on his side, he makes it all about me. Whether we are in the warmth of our home or out and about, he'll always be. Family doesn't mean someone that's related to you, by blood or even by wall, but those willing and ready to be there during times of need, suffering, or growth. They are there for you, no matter the challenge or change. Now that's the true definition of family. Now give me a minute, sorry. I gotta say something.
Maybe you died? Michaela, did you break my mic? Oh, there it is. Y'all make some noise for Michaela. One thing that is like really commendable is that she worked through her fear. Remember when I told y'all we can learn a lot through young people? Her greatest fear was being up here on stage in front of y'all. Some of y'all folks that just got off of work, ran a couple red lights to be here. Some of y'all ain't paid y'all light bill yet. She was nervous about y'all. I'm nervous about you, who you're going to be. The way you process, the way you reached out for help and support, you are so phenomenal, both of y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You have no idea. Now Davion over here coaching her. This is what he do in my class. Y'all make some noise for the young folks. You can say one more time.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. I just want to say thank you to my family, my friends, Miss Cook and Miss Moore. You helped me through every obstacle in life, even if it was just a small one. Thank you.
Miss Cook, stand up. Stand up. Stand up, Miss Cook. Y'all say, stand up, Miss Cook. So y'all, this is Miss Cook. We teach together. We change lives together. We sing hip hop together with our students. I thank you for being here, taking time out to write lesson plans and putting grades in and doing all your deliverables.
Thank you so much for supporting them. It means a lot. Y'all, so we're gonna keep the party going. The next person I want to bring up, let me get my book. Y'all, why y'all doing that? If I could sing, it'd be a problem. No, I don't sing. I don't sing. No, I hum. So, the next sister that we gonna bring up, hey. The next sister that we gonna bring up, hey. I said the next sister that we gonna bring up, hey. Say, hey, hey, hey. I say, oh my God, it's fine and well, but I know this queen named Lisa Maxwell. Y'all, bring her up. Y'all, bring her up. Lisa, oh wait, Lisa, you on this list? You wrote her name? You a terrible friend, Dr. Janice. Y'all make some noise for Dr. Janice, who just tried to sabotage her friendship right in her best friend's
write. Lisa wrote her whole name. She wrote her own name. She thought she was signing in. She didn't realize that she was actually signing up to do a poem. Right? So that's it. Yes, she does. Yes, Lisa, come on up and tell the good people about your project.
Okay, that was pure comedy. I mean, I could sing. Hi, I'm Lisa Maxwell, and my project is Amina's mom. So I am a board member of Grassroots Community Foundation, which Amina talked about earlier. And we actually partner on the End Period Poverty Initiative. And it's been just delightful to go to different countries. So we work in Ghana, in Jamaica, and as well as Newark, New Jersey, and West Orange, New Jersey. In addition, we do an annual turkey challenge where Janice, myself, Tia Sawyer, and Asia Danzler competed to raise as many funds as we could, and all that dollars went back into families getting turkey, 5 pounds of fresh fruits and vegetables. We actually did some donations today over at Georgia King Village, and we'll be traveling to Atlanta, Georgia this weekend, and we did it in Philly. So that's just a little bit about the work I do. Now let me step aside, let Janice go tell her poetry. Bye.
First of all, she does so much more. So Lisa, I am Dr. Janice Johnson-Dias. The last time I was here, I was all dressed up coming from something. This time, we're coming from serving families. I'm delighted to be here. In a different life, in another way, I used to stay in these spaces all the time. But I haven't written anything in years. But of course, Queen would send me a text message and say, la 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 la, the kids. And maybe you want to write something. Except I didn't know there'd be actually so many young people, so I spend my time navigating between polysyllabic words and profanity. So I hadn't expected that there would be young people here, because what I've written is laden with polysyllabic words and profanity. So parents, good luck. A better person would amend what they have written, but I haven't written in years, and I have had no reason to do poetry in years. But I'm very proud. Grassroots is born out of an idea. Even the logo that you see is a logo that appeared to me in a dream. And I told a friend of mine, and she's from Newark, and she drew it. She freehand this logo that you see on our sweatshirts. And so I owe a lot to the city of Newark. I spend a lot of time in yesteryear with Mayor Baraka working on his initiative as violence as a public health policy. I owe most of the work that I've done to the community at Georgia King Village. And so Newark has really been quite a place for me. And I've stolen Queen. She spends time with y'all, but we return to Super Camp, which is what I lead in the summer. By day, I'm Associate Professor of Sociology, as well as a graduate faculty at John Jay College of Criminal Justice. And many of you know my daughter, Marley Dias, from the 1,000 Black Girl Books campaign and the host of Netflix's Bookmarks. But tonight, I'm gonna talk to you about something that's just been on my mind as it relates to young people. I hear young people talk a lot about intentions. That wasn't my intention. They create something and they say, I didn't mean to, it wasn't my intention. So I've been plagued with this idea about intentions, and I think about intentions in a lot of different ways. And so tonight I'm gonna share with you 2 ways in which I think about intentions: the state's intention for our people and how it governs our lives, and our individual intention in terms of our relationship with each other. And I'm gonna sit down because I feel hella tall. Americans, you should be taller. It's sad. So for the meantime, I'm Jamaican, just in case I didn't say that. I'm Jamaican every day. So I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read these 2 pieces that I haven't written in years, Queen, and I'm gonna read you my thoughts on the theme of intention. Okay. Does this work? Do less tall people, do I just pull out the mic? But then I won't be able to turn my video. Thank you, Vernon, for making it happen. Lovely. I love you so much. Thank you. See? If I'm tall, I'm causing a situation. If I'm less tall, I'm starting a different situation. But this is so pretty. Like, this space is so beautiful, right? Okay. So, much is said about intentions. For those of you who think about intentions, we think about intentions as an aim or a plan. But when we talk about intentions in medicine, it actually is a process of healing a wound, right? I thought that was curious, and so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our interpersonal intentions. You forgot to say, I look good since I lost 22 pounds. You sent me to voicemail for the 3rd time. I wasn't on your list for your 30th birthday. You call me to say you have no friends, but I'm the one on the line. You didn't remember that it was my birthday. You said you had to go right when it was time to talk about my day. But you keep saying, I matter. Mattering is a universal need. I want to matter to you. Your intention, you say, is, girl, I didn't even know weight mattered to you. You said, I was gonna call you right back. You said, I didn't even know you wanted to come to that party. I didn't know. You said, I wasn't trying to say you're a problem. You know, other people are a problem. You said, I didn't think birthdays were a big deal to you. In essence, you said you weren't thinking about me, but you keep proclaiming your intentions, but I keep watching your actions. Your actions betray your intentions. See, intentions are not the promise. They are the prelude to the promise. Hear me. Intentions are not the promise. They are the prelude to the promise. The promise of friendship is shown through actions. Preludes are introductions. You cannot expect to stay in the introductory stage of a friendship after a decade of love and a lifetime of friendship. I can no longer condone your actions because I no longer trust your intentions. Because today, like yesterday, you have failed me. So that is what happens at the interpersonal level I've been finding. This one is what happens at the state level, and it's appropriate. We're in City Hall, a state institution. I'm concerned about the state's intentions and the things that it does to create or set the conditions for the way we interact with each other. We are the land of the free and the home of the brave. Bullshit. This is the home of the slave, slave to the dollars that make no sense, slave to the ideas that keep us arrested, slave to bodies that cannot function in the rain. This land is not your land. This land is not my land. This land was not made for you or for me, but you knew that. Your intention was to show me your right hand while fucking me with your left. No dinner, no movie, no dancing. The assault was masked as intimacy. But the closer I get to you, the more you should feel my disdain. Your love language is apathy and self-hate. But you leave me wanting only you, ignoring all possibilities beyond your borders. That's it. Thank you.
And Michaela, well, I'm a little loud right there. Y'all gonna sign up for her sociology course when we get to college. So, when I say make some, you say noise. Make some, make some. When I say make some, you say noise. Make some, make some. Y'all give it up for the band, they so lovely. I'm trying to look for my next victim on this list. I'm trying to look for who I don't want to miss. I'm trying to look for that Crystal Letter. She just so bliss. Y'all make some noise for Crystal Letter. One of our amazing features. Keep clapping till she gets here. Keep clapping until she gets here. Oh, she is here. Hey, she is here. Hey, Joy.
First off, I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me here, and thank you to Amira for letting me be part of your family, and thank you all for letting me be a part of your family tonight. The performers that have gone up so far, you have made me so emotional, so I'm sorry if I'm a little nervous. But if I could rely on the band to make some noise that sounds like wind and sunshine, I would appreciate it. Oshun, you've got me shining. Sunflowers blooming in the foreground, curves that look delicious, elevated, tapped into. Solar plexus gold reflected, canopies of forests, gardens. She danced in the river like it was her own. She played on the shoreline, she glistened under sunlight and stars, kisses by the earth around her that surrounds her. She leads me to water. I wash the soles of my feet, and I place the psalms in the palms of my empty hands and cradle them in the belly of her river. The water reaches my waist and engulfs me. I drink from her waters as she anoints me from my head to my toes. She surrounds me with her love, and I become one with her. Sunshine refracting off of landscapes that follow, curves and bends to the lake that is hers. So I like to call upon goddesses when I do my sets, and I'm going to close my set by calling on my ancestors. You were tall and intelligent, a chemist of sorts, apothecary filled with earth's gifts, oils and tinctures and dyes. Stone-fashioned amulets, carrying a scabbard by your side, and then you were young. Twin woman warrior, she became a brazen spiritual chiefess. He and his wife built the foundation of our lineage. In ceremonial clothing, they would gather to commemorate the native marriage in its honor. They were bound in chains. They were their landlord's last name. Together, they danced around open flames and chanted as if they asked for rain. The moon rose high above them, the stars guiding lights, and the woodwinds called for movement, dancing to summon spirits, protection. Fast forward to the birth of a badass great granny with a big attitude and some spunk, style, and she could teach you a thing or two. Maybe she'd yell at you to learn how to read and write, carrot cake that you'll never quite taste again. Frank Sinatra and Eartha Kitt, equal to her yin and yang. Then he was born, the man with the golden thumb, playing roulette, rolling dice across green felt. 5 and 10s and thousands before your eyes, until he passed away quietly by himself. 2 daughters and his son creating a legacy for the golden one, writing about the unfinished story of his life. Energetically leaving behind traces of the past and the present and effervescent light. we've connected through divination despite being divided by more than land and sea. I still hear you, and you hear me, except this time, your energies are running free and rampant, guiding me to my next chapter. Thank you so much.